Alright, so I'm here in Melbourne, just finished up a shoot, second shoot with the A7V. We got the 24-105 on here at 24 in active stabilization, which I found really good. It crops in a little bit, but 24 is still wide enough on this full frame here. Been out here shooting some bikes for a job we've been working on. That's social reels, which is one of the main reasons I got this camera, so I can turn it on its side. The FX6 doesn't, it doesn't rotate very nicely, and it's a little bit strange. Really starting to get used to this camera. It's only been a couple of weeks. The 24-105, I'm wanting that to be like the 28-135 on the FX6, so like the all-round run and gun lens, because if you've heard me talk about this before, I absolutely hate changing lenses at an event because you just know the best thing's going to happen when you are changing lenses. I'm on about 3200 here ISO, just for those camera people who are wanting to know what's going on, at f4 on the 24-105. So this is the kind of low light that you can expect from the A7V 3200. Apparently the second dual base ISO is 8000. So not needing to go up there yet. I reckon if I needed to bump up, I would go up to 8000. Anyway, I'm just ranting. I just got this camera. I thought people might like to hear about this camera. Generally the experience has been good. Photography's been amazing. I'm just getting back into photography, which is another reason I got this. Every now and again, you want to take a photo on a social media job, and the FX6 can't do it. All right, the FX30 can do it. I think this does it better. So yeah, the active stabilization is pretty cool. As you can see, I'm just holding it out by the lens here. Dynamic stabilization has been it's a bit shit really. I don't know, it's all right if you're walking in a straight line, but I did accidentally use it on the last job I was on, and it just seems to shudder. Sometimes it'll just like give you one of these. I might give you an example later. But the dynamic stab, not a big fan. Active stab, bloody awesome. Punches in a little bit. Don't know what magic it's doing, but it's just beautiful. Really stable shots. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this rant. I just thought while I was out here, out in the city with a nice backdrop, I might just talk about the new camera that I got. So it's going to be night soon, and maybe I can just do some low light tests. So let's have a play around. It's 8000 ISO. I'm going to get my bike rider. Oh, it's not even a bike rider. 8000 ISO now. Oh, that's nice. Kind of Flinders Street Station. Oh, hang on, that's 6400 ISO. I nudged it with my bloody hand. So now that's 6400. And let's go 8000. Did you notice it clean up? I didn't. Alright, so I've had to knock back to standard stabilization to get the width here. So this is 24mm. It still punches in a little bit, but active punches in way too much. And then you kind of can't get these nice wide shots. Still pretty stable, especially because I'm talking. The more I talk, the shakier it gets. Let's not talk for a bit. Now here we are at 105, look at that, that is a big difference. That's why this lens is handy, because we can go out and we can go in. And I'm blown out there, clearly, because of the billboard. Let's drop down our exposure there, that's nice. It's f6.3. Now we've got some contrast back, baby. This one, let's try the active stave on this one. So, there we go, there's active stave on now. Can't help saying stave since I watched Camera Conspiracies. It's not stabilization, it's stave. And there's the field of view difference on the active stabilization. So obviously, you kind of sometimes want to be a little bit wider. Can I do that while I'm recording? Let's find out. Oh yeah. See, that's a bit more immersive. Alrighty, let's move on. It's just a test with active stave. Walking. And not even really trying to stay too steady. Just kind of walking. Try not to look too much like a dickhead. It's doing a pretty good job. Alright, let's try dynamic active stave now. So it punches in a little bit. And again, I'm not really trying to be that stable at all. I feel like this is where it shines when just walking in a straight line. Be interested to see how this comes out. Is it gimbal-like? Maybe if I got my Ninja Walk on, it'd be a bit better at it. But anyway, we're just seeing, we're just mucking around really. And this is a bad test because we're going from left to right, whatever. If I head straight ahead, we can see how it reacts to things. You know, if I try and hold it steady, it's pretty much like a tripod. Now, I'm not the only weirdo talking to myself out here tonight. The city's got no shortage of cookers. I love how those streetlights kind of bloom. Like if I drop the ISO, oh, see, this is the other thing. I'm gonna have to talk about this. I'm trying to change the ISO now and it's not working. It comes up with this AV ISO bloody dial icon. Another active stabilization walking test. Just staying in daylight white balance the entire time. This is pretty much what it looks like in real life, to be honest, in yellow. Don't you just love these brightly coloured bins that ruin every shot? Again, I've gone back to standard to get that width. I like that reflection of the lights in the water. That's pretty cool. 12,800 ISO. What do you know? How does it look? It's looking pretty good at 12,800, not gonna lie. Dun, 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 dun. That just comes into my head when I see the city lights like this behind me. Anyway, so we're still in daylight, white balance. I don't care if that's right or not. Just wanted to talk about that problem I was having with the dials. So I don't know if this is a feature or a bug, probably operator error. I'm not used to these Sony mirrorless bodies as yet, but for some reason, it happened to the aperture dial as well on the front. I've programmed that to be on the front and the rear one to be ISO, but I just find that every now and again, I'll go to use them and it comes up with a cross symbol and says AV, TV, something, something, you can't do what you want to do. And I'm like, why? Why can't I do what I want to do? And it drove me crazy for a while and I realized I needed to tap on the screen, like if the ISO is not working, tap on it, turn it to auto, engage auto ISO, then go do it again, engage manual ISO, then the dial would work again. And then it'll be fine until it's not again. And you just know that's going to happen at like a vital period on a shoot or at an event, and I'm going to have to remember to do that. What is with that? What am I doing wrong? Sony people, is this a feature, a bug, or some setting that I don't have right? Am I doing something wrong? Maybe it happens when I change to photo and back to video again. I haven't really figured it out yet, but it drives me up the bloody wall. And if it keeps happening, there's going to be problems. There's going to be problems. I'm looking at you. I'm looking right down the barrel of this lens, telling this camera, you better not bloody mess with me, because there's going to be problems. (8,000 ISO at f400 shutter speed. With all that being said though, I am loving this camera. I've got to say, it takes sexy video, takes sexy photos, works really, really well. I just need to get a bit more comfortable with it so that I can really get the most out of it. It's been really cool. Hope you've enjoyed this rant. I wasn't expecting to do it. I just had a couple of shots to take after my job and then the traffic was going to be too crazy. So I thought, why not the hell just shoot some night footage and why not have a rant? Why not let you guys know what I'm thinking about it? If you've got any questions, chuck them down in the comments. I'm also, actually, just last thought. Today for this job, I had to deliver Rec 709 footage straight over. So I thought, why don't I, for the first time ever, very late to the party, try out the Phantom LUTs? Because this camera like the FX6, can not only monitor with LUTs, but you can burn the LUT in, use it as a picture profile. So why would you ever need to worry about what picture profile is on a camera when you can load your own LUT in and get any picture profile you bloody well want? So I thought, let's go with Phantom LUTs. Everybody loves them. And I thought, this is going to be amazing. This is going to I'm just going to love this. It's going to be great. I usually monitor with Asus LUT. LUT that I made for the Asus color pipeline. Sorry, there's a train going on overhead. But between the Phantom LUT and the Asus LUT that I made, look, first impressions, there's bugger all difference. They kind of look the same. So they're both great. I'm sure I'll love using it. I'll grade this video with it. You can tell me what you think about that. Anyway, if you can bloody hear me over this train, then good for you. Hope you've enjoyed the content. A7V, it's cool, it's going to be good. Future classic, they're saying. Remains to be seen. Anyway, I'm talking shit. See you in the next one. Catch you later.